Yep. How you doing, man?
Shit, man, I'm alright, bro. Trying to maintain, bro. Keep shit going.
You looking good though.
Yeah. I try to do a little something, man. It ain't really nothing to me. Feel me? This shit here. Just really something I just like to do.
How you been though?
Man, I been alright, man. Just, taking care of those kids. You feel me? And really, bro, working, trying to goddamn make me a little money. Keep a little something in my pocket, that's all. Keep a little gas money, you know? I've been trying to keep the tank full, that's it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So tell me, man, what the fastest way to run this bag up in the street for a black man in the United States right now?
You mean like in the street?
In the street.
I mean, the fastest way really is first you gotta have the mindset and the mentality, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to understand that shit ain't gonna go your way all the time. And you just gotta have an understanding on how to navigate through a lot of vultures out here, a lot of wolves, and a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of folks can smile in your face and be ready to stab you in your back. So the fastest way to run it up is number one, just have the mentality to be self-aware. And you got to have that drive. You got to always want it. You got to stay hungry. Never be satisfied. You feel me? It start with the mentality first. Cause shit, any nigga can come across some money, any nigga can get some money, but if you don't know what to do with it or have the right mentality to learn how to manage your shit, you'll be right back at square one before day one over with. You know what I'm saying? Right before day one over with, or you feeling like you have everything, you'll be right back at square one before you blink. If you don't have the right mentality to manage your shit in the right way, straight up.
Yeah. That's facts right there. Cause anybody can come across money like you said, but then can you keep the money?
Can you keep the money? Can you manage it? Can you distribute it right? You know what I'm saying, throughout your family, and put it in the right places while still being able to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You got to have money management and have the right mentality, bro. Straight up.
Yes, sir.
That's the fast way you gonna get up out of here. Cause shit, you don't need to get up out of here. You don't got the right mind, you'll be right back. You'll be right back. The same nigga you trying to shit on when you think you got it all and you take off. Shit, we'll see you at tomorrow. You feel me? We'll see you tomorrow, my boy. Cause you ain't right. You ain't right up here. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, you can sit down. Let's have this conversation, man. It's a good spot right here.
Okay. Yeah. I got to have my little black and mild, my little bad habits, man. You feel me? Trying to stop. But nigga be stressing, I guess.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man, I used to smoke no cigarette, but they got them bitches go too fast. See, black and mild last me. That bit'll last me like all day. Probably, well, maybe like 2. I might smoke about 2 or 3. It depends how my day going. But no cigarette, boy, I used to get them bitches, buy a pack, that bitch be gone within the next hour, cause I done gave them a whole lot. You see, like, nigga, when you smoke a cigarette, boy, that bitch, you in a different community. you in a different community. Smoking a cigarette, boy.
How long you been smoking a cigarette, all black or mild?
Shit, bro, I've been smoking since I've been smoking tobacco since I was like, probably like 15, 16. I've been smoking weed since I was like 12, 10. But, yeah. But the crazy thing is, me and my homeboy, we all used to like look down on cigarettes. Like any nigga who smoked a cigarette, like back then, we like, ooh, young niggas, so we looking at nigga like, y'all nigga, if we gonna smoke something, we was smoking them with weed. But all of us started smoking cigarettes around the same time. We were just sneaking hiding from each other. Like I used to go smoke a cigarette with another nigga down the street. But I still remember my first cigarette, bro. I got there, stole that bit from my mom boyfriend one time. Out the pack, the pack used to smell so good. I used to like the menthol smell. So I got down when I used to know where he keep them at. I had when I got one out, he got down pack, long ass cigarette, Cadillac junk. I got down, had that bitch for like 2 days before I smoked it. One day I just wanted to go hit that bitch. I went outside on the back porch, smoked the whole cigarette. I come in that bitch lightheaded, walking sideways and everything. Bro, out of nowhere, I just throw up. My brother looking at, bro, what the fuck you doing? He down there about to cry. He scared. He got there smoking a cigarette, boy, but I had to stop the motherfucker. But really, bro, I just need to stop smoking tobacco, period, bro. But I just be having no urges sometimes.
So how you start smoking though? Like who influenced you? Did you see like someone smoking? Like probably like your guys, your dad, your mom. Why you start smoking? Or just the stress?
Nah, bro. It had to be like influence. It had to be outside influence, or me just wanting to do it. But you know, and I hope my godmama don't get on me for this, but probably like the age of 10. When she used to like babysit us, she'll got down, let her come let her hit the blunt. She'll pull us in the front room, pull her to the side, hit the weed. We'll hit the blunt a couple times. She'll sit her down in front of the TV, watch the TV all night. She cooking food, getting us snacks and shit. That's just how it started, really. And after that, you know what I'm saying, I really was just smoking. Like I said, I was smoking weed, that's it. And got down. I started selling the weed, started grinding and shit, and I was just always around it. You know, my whole family smoked, especially on my mama's side. And shit. But I was hiding from them until I turned like 15. Nobody but my homeboys and shit knew I smoked. Like nobody in my family knew I smoked. My mama caught me buying weed one time on the back porch with the nigga who got the same name as me. You feel me? They got there, I was buying the weed from the nigga out here, hit the back window. Papa, I see your motherfucking ass. I look up, scared of here, I take out running. I ain't come back to the house later on that night. He told me, I seen you back there, I know what you were doing. I was like, Mom, I had owed the man some money. You know what I'm saying? I was just paying him back. Well, what you owe him for? It was something that happened at school. You know, I played it, I was shit, but she ended up finding out I was smoking. I think when I turned like 15, she had got like she cleared the living room out with all the sofas and put like an ass of like folding chairs in there. And when I had got out of school one day, she had gave me like 1.5 ounces, like a good little bit amount of weed, and just told me to roll that shit up and just keep smoking, bro. Until I got tired. And she tried to break me like that, but that shit ain't work. You feel me?
How old were you at this point?
I think I just had turned 15. I just had turned 15. But after that, you know, goddamn, my mama, she just started looking at it like, well, he gonna smoke. And she ain't really know I was grinding and stuff either, you know what I'm saying? But she just looking at the weed aspect of it, like, if he gonna smoke, I just rather him, you know what I'm saying, to smoke with me. I know where he'll get it from. He'll be safe doing it, you know. Sometimes you got to, by me being a parent, I understand that you have to sometimes sacrifice a little bit of your morality just to, you know what I'm saying, connect with your child, depending on what it is. And I guess, you know, looking at it, weed ain't that bad, you feel me? So she just ended up started smoking with me. She taught me how to roll it. Her and my auntie, they taught me how to roll the weed. I used to get up for school, because at the time, you know, I'm still making good grades. I ain't really falling off in school, so she allowed me to do that. You know what I'm saying? If I smoke the weed in the morning, she might be getting out of work. I might be getting up to go to school. She'll tell me, don't put my school clothes on. I go roll her blunt and mine. We smoking. Even though I go to the bus stop, me and the partner, we smoking. You know what I'm saying? That weed shit was just, it was definitely part of my lifestyle. That shit was just natural.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, first of all, I want to say thank you for coming on the show, bro.
Yes, sir.
I know we've been talking for a while. Yeah, and let's get it started. Let's get it started. All right. First things first, man. Introduce yourself, bro.
Shit. Well, look, I just go by Q. You know what I'm saying? Nigga know me by Q, aka Big Brother. You feel me? Big bro.
All right. So what do you do, bro?
Um, right now I'm doing landscaping. Like if you just talking about like what I do
Right.
or like my income, like I'm just landscaping right now.
Okay. So how'd you get into landscaping?
Honestly, bro, it really one of them jobs. Now it's getting to a point because this ain't my first time doing it
Right.
that I'm looking at like trying to start my own little thing. I'm kind of looking into it. I got a couple other stuff to handle in my life before I can completely focus on that. But yeah, as far as choosing it, bro, it was just another gig, bro. Like I done worked a lot of jobs. I done been a forklifter. I done did remodeling. I done painted. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, ain't none of that shit certified, but I know how to do all that shit, bro. And landscape is just another little thing that, I just ran across and needed a way to get some money, so I accepted it.
Yeah, I know you got kids. So how has being a father changed you? Because you just spoke about your mom, parenting.
Yeah, to be honest, bro, I kind of always had a similar mentality to what I have now. So, and as always as a kid, you never know the things you find out as an adult. But I always had an adult mentality. So, I was a teenager there. I had my first child when I was 16. You know what I'm saying? So far as changing me, it just really helped scope me. You know what I'm saying? Mold me into a different person to be able to stay out here on the streets and be around my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I always understood since then that I just had a different purpose. You feel what I'm saying? I just had a different reason to keep going, to keep grinding, to keep trying to stay free out here, so I can teach them little ones about how to navigate through life. So I can't really say it necessarily changed me because it happened for me so young, but it definitely helped me be a better person as far as trying to be around and caring for people. It help you develop a heart and a conscience, even if you're not that type of person. If you care, you know what I'm saying? If you care about your kids and you care to do for them and be around them and shit, like yeah.
How many kids you got?
I got 5. My oldest is 17. That's my oldest son. My oldest daughter, she's 16. My third child, he 12. He'll be 13 in like another month. My fourth baby, she 6. Yeah, she's 6. And then I just had a child last year. She a little over. She 1 year old. She like 16 months or something like that.
Wow, they'd be so precious when they're so little.
Yeah, man. They do it, and my newest child, she just reminded me of just how precious like life is, because she her own character already. Like she only been on this earth 1 year, but she got so much personality and she got so much spirit that it still amazes me, bro. Like I never get tired of now one of my kids. I always want to be there for them.
And that's the point. Let's see, when I hear a black man, especially black fathers, talk about they want to be there for their kids, because I got a 4-year-old daughter, and I ain't gonna cap, because I didn't have a dad growing up, so it's hard to kind of know how to be a dad.
Yeah, and you got like, especially if you're a girl dad, you know what I'm saying? You're a girl dad. See, I got 3 on, and you got a 4-year-old daughter, so you got to find ways to teach the females against the way you think as a man. You see what I'm saying? You got to try to get them your game, and that might sometimes make you compromise your morality as far as being a man. You know what I'm saying? You might have to just tell her all this bad shit about men, but at the same time have her look at you in a different way because you're a man. You see what I'm saying? So being a girl there, it can be a little more difficult. Now with my sons, especially my older son, I'm just trying to get him out of I'm trying to get him to a stage to where he should be better than me, of course. You know what I'm saying? I tell all them all the time, you know what I'm saying? I want them to be better than me. I want them to have more than me. I want them to strive for, whatever they see me doing, just try to be a level up of that, and I'm trying to continue to keep him on that path. But you know how teenagers is. They get a little rebellious. They start developing their own mind, their own way of thinking, and it might not always line up with what we're trying to teach them, but we just got to stay there for them and keep striving to make them great.
Wow.
Cause the kids don't plan to be here, none of us asked to be here, but I would assume that all parents should try to send their kids out into the world as being, to try to contribute something to society, you know what I'm saying, in a way to where it can, if it don't help the world, it can at least help the family that they in, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should always try to put good people out there.
Wow. Yeah. I like that mindset. I like that mindset, bro. I like that mindset. Now, why do you think black on black crimes keeps on rising in the United States?
Shit. I ain't no rising. To me, the niggas always getting killed. Like, this shit don't be changing, bro. Ain't nothing new under the sun. It might seem like it, cause when you get older, you start to know the people that's dying. You know what I'm saying? Your peers and shit start getting killed, or your peers start being the one that getting locked up and shit. But the generation before the last one, I always say, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays it's way crazier than it was back then. But shit, it's always gonna be crazy, especially in America, man. You got a lot of poverty. You got a lot of people going through shit, stressing, and it's a lot of desperate people out here. So it's gonna always be ways for somebody to, try to take care of themselves, and everything ain't always legal. Sometimes the shit that be against the law. You know what I'm saying? And for these murders and shit, I just feel like, honestly, like I just said, nowadays, I can't even think of the last time I seen a fist fight. You know what I'm saying? A real one.
That's true. That's facts.
You know what
right
I'm saying?
there.
Like, it just ain't about that no more. Like, the smaller thing would just get you killed out here. And it's kind of glorified in a way. That's why, people so quick to do it. You even got people like me who got down with, who I consider have a good grasp on life and a good understanding of reality, but I ain't finna let no nigga play with me. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, I always keep it on me. I ain't gonna never let nobody try to take me out, cause I do got kids and I do wanna be out here, so I ain't got time to play with a nigga. But I just feel like that mentality is so common to where, certain motherfuckers, that's the only way they think. Like, that's their only mindset, is to just be itching to do something and not realizing that, that shit be having real consequences, bro. Sometimes you will make a small mistake, boy, and that shit take a big chunk out of your life. And you can go on regretting it, bro. But motherfuckers got to start being aware before shit happen and keep themselves out of situations, bro. Like, that's how I done stayed out here so long. You know what I'm saying? By not allowing myself to be tricked out the streets by no small shit. You see what I'm saying? And crime is just gonna happen regularly. It's just gonna be that. And black on black crime, I can't really tell you why we kill each other so much, bro. Nigga just got the mentality fucked up out here.
You think it's trauma?
It could be like, it's definitely generational trauma. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely the way somebody can be raised, and it's also a product of the environment that we in. People are just, it's a lot of mental illness out here that's so like small and minute, you know what I'm saying? That we don't even look at it like mental illness. We just might say this nigga crazy or this nigga throw or you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. When really this nigga got a real problem. You feel me? He might be hurting and don't know how to deal with it, don't know how to express it, and he ain't got nobody around him that know how to deal with it or know how to express it. You know what I'm saying? Like we our own detriment to each other because we don't understand how to really help each other in a real way. Like some of these niggas who you might see running together in these big groups and these niggas wanna holler gang and all that shit, these niggas probably don't even really understand how they partner really feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they know that a nigga will ride for them, a nigga will slang some iron with them. But you never know what your partner might be going through mentally if they not expressing that. Most of the time out here, bro, niggas only got two emotions. You either happy or you mad. Out this bitch, you feel me? Nigga don't know how to explain nothing else in the middle of that. Niggas only walk around with two emotions, boy. They either real happy or they really real mad, ready to do something to a nigga ass. So it's a lot of trauma that a lot of motherfuckers just don't understand how to deal with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit be real deep out here, bro.
Damn, that's facts. You see, when you talk about that, like people don't know how to, rationalize, stay out of their emotions before they make decisions, and so you see a lot of men in jail because they can't even like think before they move. They just pick it up and go slang something. Yeah,
like I got plenty of niggas in prison. You know what I'm saying? Luckily for me, I always avoided prison. I done been in jail a few times, but I ain't never caught no felony, bro. And to be my age and to make it this far without no felony, I feel like it's a major blessing. I always get, you know what I'm saying, props and shit from my folks in prison telling me, boy, you know what I'm saying, I just had my partner call me last week, like, boy, he was joking, but boy, you my hero. You know, I been staying out the way, you know what I'm saying? He spitting all this shit to me because, like I just explained, being in this environment, bro, and just trying to make a way, you can end up committing crimes, bro. And that's how you end up locked up. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it always rationality you gotta always think, but sometimes you just feel like you got to go through a storm just to get to the goddamn, the light at the end. But sometimes you don't ever get out the storm. You feel me? Sometimes you don't ever make it out that goddamn storm, that whirlwind, and now your ass fucked up. Now you got to sit down behind that wall and depend on other motherfuckers.
Dang.
Yeah, but niggas definitely don't think out here. You feel me? They rather goddamn going to do something to you and ask what the fuck why I did it later. Ask why I did it to him. Oh shit, I don't even know why I did it to him. I just did it to him though. You know what I'm saying? But they go back to the trauma of the family, you know what I'm saying? Or not knowing, like nigga ain't never learned how to control his emotions growing up. So when you get old enough and big enough to do something to somebody, that's what the fuck you gonna do. You gonna do what you always doing. It just gonna look different and it's gonna look worse because you bigger and you older. But you just gonna have to face some consequences that come with that. You know what I'm saying? I talk to my folks in prison regularly, and even if we don't talk about it, you can hear, during certain conversations, you can hear the regret in their voice.
Wow.
Or, you know what I'm saying, you can just tell when they might be going through some shit mentally and grieving on why the fuck I did that, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck I'm in here? You know what I'm saying? Especially, shout out to my brother. Free goddamn, brother Food Jirachi, bro. He made an irrational decision that ended up getting him, 30 years in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I was gonna ask you, what's the hardest part of being a black man in the United States?
Shit, man. It's so much. I think the hardest, or one of the hardest is, being able to try to fulfill your purpose while also trying to sustain and trying to maintain and sustain everything else around you. Cause sometimes when you got a drive to do something and you got your mind really focused on shit, a lot of shit around you can start falling apart. You know what I'm saying? And it can distract you from your actual purpose. You know what I'm saying? When you spend so much, like if you on a road and you just trying to keep going straight to your goal that you got in your mind, it's your vision that you really see, but a lot of shit on the side streets is distracting you. You got to stop over here and spend some money over here. You got to goddamn look over here and handle some shit over this way. You got to bag up and go back. Like a lot of that shit can deter you from your actual purpose and your goal. And next thing you know, time done flew by, and boy, you ain't never reach your destination. You just been stuck, just moving one way, but ain't going nowhere.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could really be doing a whole bunch of nothing for a long time. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
You could be doing a whole bunch of nothing for a long time.
You could be doing a whole bunch of nothing for a long time, bro.
Damn. So how you coping right now with the economy, you know, the inflation, low wages and all?
Honestly, bro. Well, I'm gonna just say this. I know shit high right now. I can tell everything high. And the economy is fucked up. And maybe I don't have such big purchases to where I really see it affecting me in that way. But honestly, I never really, when inflation be starting and the money be fluctuating up and down, like I never really see it, because to me personally, just as a man, whatever the fuck going on in the world, you still gotta do what you gotta do. You still gotta navigate and handle your business so you can stay alive out here. So a lot of times it ain't even really no need to complain about, you know, shit costing this much or shit being this high, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you just got to do it. You know, like that's how I cope, bro. I just handle this shit. Whatever it is, bro, whatever it need to be done, whatever I might have to buy or purchase, I just got to handle it, bro. You know, I hate going to Walmart or a grocery store and I got a whole basket filled up. Well, I might have the bottom of the basket filled up. It really ain't shit in there. About 10 items. But that be $300.
Hey.
They be like, damn. But at the end of the day, if I got $300 in my pocket and I need this shit, what I'm gonna do? Go put it back? I ain't finna put it back. I got to get this shit. I got to eat. You know what I'm saying? My car fucking up, nigga tell me goddamn, he want $1,900 to do the job. I mean, I looked up the work, seen that it could be a tedious task. You know, that shit do take a little work to get to. I've been looking for different numbers, but at the end of the day, you know, maybe like 5 years ago, this particular job wasn't so much. You know what I'm saying? It still was a little pricey, but at the same time, you know, everything that went up, bro. Like, what I'm gonna not do? What I'm gonna do? Not, you know what I'm saying? Get my shit straight. Got to handle it, bro. Like, you just got to do it.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
The economy always been fucked up for a black person out here. Shit. We scratch and goddamn crawl to get everything we get anyway. So to us, that's why we never see, you know what I'm saying, recessions and inflation and shit like that. It never really, it affect us, but it don't hit us like that because we always going through it. We the ones at the bottom anyway. So everything we get gonna be crumbs, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't really see it the way other people may see it, and the way I see it, bro, it like shit got to be done regardless, bro. Like, it got to be done.
So with the economy, like you said, you're gonna have to, you know, do what you gotta do. So what's, you know, like, how crucial is it to have multiple sources of income at this point?
Oh, you know, with that being said, if you gonna navigate with this the way the economy going, you got to have some revenue coming in. That's mandatory. It's very crucial. You know what I'm saying? Because one stream of currency coming to you really ain't enough nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I said, you know, whatever you got to do, you got to go ahead and do it because the shit got to be done. But that's one of the things you got to do is create multiple ways for you to make money out here because, bro, you gonna need it. You gonna need it, bro. Well, it rainy days come all the time, and a lot of motherfuckers can't take no situations to where they might have to come out of pocket for even if it's for $500. Some motherfuckers, if something happens to somebody and they have to pay $500, $600, $800, you know what I'm saying, right then at one time, well, that shit can put them in the hole for the next 3, 4, 5 months.
Dang.
You see what I'm saying? Like it really like that out here, bro. A lot of people and a lot of motherfuckers, you know, try to make it look good, but bro, a lot of these niggas, basically, whether you in the street or not, you basically live check to check. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You live check to check. You know, one incident can fuck up everything you been building up for 6 months. That shit can be gone right then, the same day. So you got to have more than one way of, you know what I'm saying, generating different incomes, you know what I'm saying, for yourself. And if you're a person in my particular situation, well, you have to help out a lot of people. You know, that's always helpful. You know what I'm saying? Because I might the money I might be making over here, I might just use all this money just for one thing and don't use it for nothing else. I might use it to handle all my little shit. That way the money I get from this situation, I can just put all that in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to take care of yourself so you can take care of other people. So you got to have more than one income coming in.
That's facts. So, what's the craziest shit you ever did, though?
The craziest shit I ever did?
In the streets, you know, for your family, for your kids, you know, you're like, dang, I gotta do this, man. I got to. I don't know, bro. I don't really be talking about the street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga done been involved in, you know, in my younger days, bro. I'm in my 30s now. So, this shit, like, old, bro. I done been out the way for so long. But, it just, that's crazy, cause I got so many funny stories. Well, a little funny story on how I shot myself, but I didn't shoot myself. You know what I'm saying? And I say it like this, cause when I break it down to you, you gonna say, oh, but so all right, so one time, well, first let me say that, like, during this whole little summer, but like right before the summer, for some reason, I felt like something was gonna happen to me. Like, I don't know, like, if I was gonna get hurt or go to jail. Like, I kept having this feeling, like, some days, you know what I'm saying, I used to get ready to leave out the house, and I leave my girl with all my money. Just, you know what I'm saying, just giving her shit and telling her what, you know, certain little shit just because I felt like if something happened to me, then she'll know. Like, I had that feeling for a long time, I don't know why. But it probably was because of the way I was moving, you know what I'm saying? But when my partner had ended up getting out of jail, he was getting out of prison or something like that. And so we decided to throw him a cookout. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I'm cooking on the grill, everything. You know what I'm saying? I got my family there, my girl, my kids. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. And my other homeboy, you know what I'm saying? He in jail. He one of my folks who I say, you know, call me for prison. He used to buy the guns and shit because he had, you know, his name was legal. And, you know what I'm saying? He used to get the guns for. So we ended up buying two AKs. You know what I'm saying? We got a deal on 2 of them. They were American made, all black AKs.
And we just long story short, we ended up getting them, we were testing them out. We went down to his mom's house and we, you know what I'm saying, let them bitches off, let some shots off in the backyard and all that shit. And they ain't never take the bullets out the gun and they ain't never, you know, decock the gun. So I put the bit back in the box, slid it up on the bed, you know what I'm saying, moved forward a couple days, now we at the cookout. We fucked up, you know what I'm saying, my brother them, they come up there, you know what I'm saying, we all kicking the shit, they got down, they showing all they straps off, you know what I'm saying, they just hit a little, they just made a little move, so you know what I'm saying, they busting down, they got the gas on the table, they got the goddamn guns and shit out showing off they shit. I'm thinking in my head, oh, these niggas ain't seen the K's yet. Oh boy, I'm finna goddamn pull the K out on these niggas, boy. These niggas got the game fucked up, what they think this is? But we got big shit around here. This long before goddamn niggas was having stendos on the regular. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had stendos, but not everybody, you know what I'm saying? This way before switches and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? So the K was the best thing smoking. This before got the Dracos and shit. You know what I'm saying? So the K is the best thing smoking. SK, HK, you know what I'm saying? We had the AKs, American made, so I'm like, boy, I'm finna go get this bitch and whip this bitch out on these niggas. Man, I walked to the back and got down, like I said, I put the gun in the box. Now how the box made, it had these little things that come out of it, like so you can put it it's like a little small rack inside the box, like a rack. So you put the gun and it like sit on the rack. So I guess the way I sat it in there, you know, got down the trigger must have been in between one of those little racks. So all I did, bro, was got down, go up under the bed and slide the box out just a little bit. As soon as I slid the box out, that bitch went out. Wow!
Whoa.
Popped my ass on. And I ain't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting down, my ears ringing, so I'm feeling like, I'm like, damn, why the fuck it feel like I just got through shooting a gun? You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting down on the ground, my ears ringing and shit, and I'm like, why the fuck I'm sitting down? You know what I'm saying, bro? I was just standing up in the bit. I got down, so I get up, you know, I'm still like my body, I'm still trying to register everything. So I'm walking up the hallway, and as I'm walking, I realize my goddamn foot ain't walking right.
Whoa.
That bitch ain't moving right, you know what I'm saying? And by the time I get to the end of the hallway, I hear these niggas up here laughing, cause we all fucked up. They all laughing and shit. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy, he looking at me, why the fuck you back there popping balloons? Who the fuck popping balloons? You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, I think I just got shot. But I'm saying that they thinking I was playing because they told me I was smiling when I said the shit. You know, but I'm linked up against the wall and I'm in a little disbelief. I'm like, damn, boy, I think I just got shot. This nigga talking about, what? So they looked down, but my shit got the leaking. The blood, as soon as I said this shit, like it like blood that started flowing out my shit. You know what I'm saying? And got down, it started getting in a little chaos. My dog started barking. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy, he get to snatching me out the door. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause we don't know how worse how bad it is. And I wrap my shit up. We go to the hospital. And on the way to the hospital, I'm in that bit rocking. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that bit hurting, goddamn. Cause I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I feel like my foot getting fatter and fatter with every mile we going. That bit getting swole. This nigga in the car making jokes. Damn, boy, you the first nigga to get shot by that bit, boy. That bit hurting. How that bit feel? He laughing. I'm in that bit, boy. Stop, boy. To jump on your ass in here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My brother done made a little move. So this nigga calling my phone, telling my boy, I don't even know how the fuck these niggas get my number. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you done sent your brother at us and da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? They saying all this little shit like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even had nothing to do with nothing. You feel me? But I'm telling these niggas, bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas talking about CB, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, hang up, boy, cause I'm in that bitch stressed out. My homeboy, he take me in the hospital. That nigga down there throw me in the hospital. Yeah, y'all get my bro. Hurry up. He in that bitch like I done got shot in the goddamn head or something. You know what I'm saying? He in that bitch snapping. He mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some shit done happened. But long story short, bro, I thought I was gonna go in that bitch and come in and out. You know what I'm saying? I ended up having to have, I think 4 surgeries.
Whoa.
Reconstructive surgeries, bro. I had to have a big ass fixator, like a cage shit on my foot. You know what I'm saying? That bitch. And I had to have that shit for 6 months, bro. I was on bed rest for 6-7 months, bro. I thought I was gonna go in that bitch. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that shit made me learn a lot of being on bed rest for them little 6 months, bro. Cause To be honest, like with that little feeling that I said I was feeling, as far as thinking something was gonna happen to me, I think, you know what I'm saying, that was like divine intervention to slow me down, bro. Cause ever since then, you know what I'm saying, I completely changed my mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been no crash dummy or no dumbass nigga out here. But that gave me a lot of time to sit back and, you know what I'm saying, reflect on a lot of shit and watch the way I was moving, bro. Cause honestly, during that time, my same homeboy who took me to the hospital, bro, he got locked up a month later, caught 20 years. You know what I'm saying? The same niggas who was in that house with me, you know what I'm saying, showing them guns off and you know what I'm saying, doing all that shit. Them niggas, one of them niggas got, you know what I'm saying, life plus. Another nigga got like a dub, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, that shit happened in that time frame while I was on bed rest. You know what I'm saying? My partner who took me to the hospital before he got locked up, he was getting in a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? He was pulling up in rentals, them bitches shot up. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, damn, ain't no telling where I would have been. You know what I'm saying? Even with him being locked up, if I wouldn't have been on bed rest, I probably been right there with him. Cause we were with each other every single day, bro. Every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I think that shit happened to me to keep me up out of shit, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to walk again and all that. But I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, there was a pivotal moment in my life because I think that kind of changed my fate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I say that story because I have to say it, cause nigga, I ain't shoot myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had a gun in my hand. You feel me? Like I had to tell everybody this, and niggas don't like it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't everybody, cause I don't put everybody in my business. You know what I'm saying? But just far as my family and friends and shit, nigga be like, boy, you shot yourself. Nigga like to make little jokes. Oh boy, they go kill you with the gun. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. You feel me? But bro, I ain't shoot myself. You know what I'm saying? The gun shot me. Something happened. I ain't do that but move the box. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that's probably ain't the craziest shit that, it definitely ain't the craziest shit that I done seen. It probably ain't the craziest that done happened to me. But I feel like there was a time where I really changed my mentality and started to really want, you know, better for myself. Cause it was always my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had kids since I was a teenager, but I always just looked at it like any means necessary, I'm gonna get it. But when that happened to me, it made me slow down and think like it's better ways and better avenues I can go to try to get it. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, so during that time, so just for all my folks though. You know what I'm saying? When I tell y'all niggas I ain't shoot myself, that's what the fuck I mean. Y'all ain't understanding, cause I did shoot myself. But nobody else didn't do it to me either. Cause to be honest, bro, the way that shit, the headspace it put me in, bro, when I had to keep depending on, like, bro, I'm snapping on my sister and my baby mama just because they want to help me out. You know what I'm saying? I'm so independent to them helping me was making me upset. You know what I'm saying? They got to bring me my food, bro. I had to wear gym shorts.
Wow.
I couldn't put on no pants. And good thing this happened in the summer, cause this happened in June 2014. So it was a good thing it was hot, cause I had to wear sweat shorts. You know what I'm saying? Cause they had that big ass shit on my foot. I couldn't put no shoes on. I couldn't sit in nobody's front seat. If you ride with me, bro, you got to put me in the back and I got to stretch out. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, I had to go through physical therapy, had to learn how to walk again, had to wear a boot. You know what I'm saying? Once I started really getting right, going back out the door, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting on one shoe, fucking my shoes up, cause I'm hopping everywhere, don't want to use my crutches, cause I already fell out the wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? The mindset that shit put me in was a slight depression to where I felt like, boy, if a nigga would've did that to me, bro, it ain't no telling. And it was just a little foot shot. You know what I'm saying? But if a nigga would've did me that, bro, boy, I would've crashed out. I would've canceled everything, boy, cause the mindset it put me in, boy, like, no, boy, you got me fucked up. So I'm glad a nigga ain't do that to me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't do that to myself. So, yeah, the shit ain't funny, y'all niggas. Yeah, leave me alone about that.
Would you say it's God intervention?
I slightly feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's what I mean by I believe it changed my fate, because Bruh, I was a little, me and my partner who I'm talking about, we was a little reckless, bruh. And we weren't necessarily getting in a lot of shit, but we didn't care about getting into shit, you know what I'm saying? We were just D-boying niggas, basically. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even, we were just moving in a way where we felt like nigga ain't nothing finna happen to nobody around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, I'm drugging hard, real hard. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I hadn't been popping Xan since I was like 17, bro. Being popping Xanax, weed and Xanax, that was my choice of drugs. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think, bro. That shit happened to me in June of that year. My partner got locked up in July that next month. Been gone ever since then.
Wow.
He been gone ever since then, bro. That shit only, when that shit happened to me, it only took a month for him to get locked up. Then my other little partner, for him to get that life plus, that shit only took like another 2 months. You know what I'm saying? All this shit happened, bro. Them niggas started getting locked up before I even started back walking, bro.
Whoa.
Straight up.
So God saved you then.
I feel like that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do a little better with showing my gratitude for that, you know what I'm saying? Cause to me, it ain't such a dramatic situation to where, you know, I survived death or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that have been through a lot worse, you feel what I'm saying? But just the mindset that it had me in at that point in time, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, I was kinda at rock bottom a little bit, cause the money that I had accumulated to that point, you know what I'm saying, is dwindling down because I got to spend it, but at the same time while I'm spending it, I got to watch who I give money to try to handle business for me, because they gonna keep the little shit on the side. Whatever they don't use, they gonna keep it in their pocket. Plus I'm already gonna pay you to do it, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of trust issues getting involved, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just the slight depression that little incident took me through. I just felt like, you know, it kind of changed my outlook and the way I look at shit out here in the world. And yeah, I definitely feel like God intervened, because it really done been a lot of situations that I done avoided, bro. Sometimes I just been left and a nigga done got in the shootout.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as I leave, a nigga tell me, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit just happened not too long ago, bro. That shit that happened to me like a week ago, bro. Me and my partner was over there. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, soon we left, bro. So niggas got the shooting out there bit. A nigga got shot 14 times out there.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as we left. That shit happened within the next 30 minutes of us leaving that motherfucker. And a lot of times, that shit happened to me often, bro. So I feel like that particular time was definitely the moment where I realized, you know, I could be here for a bigger purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it wasn't life-threatening or nothing like that, but it really sat my ass down and made me move different.
Wow. Damn, man, bro. First of all, I just want to say thank you for sharing that story, man.
Yeah, that's
Thank you, because a lot of people can learn from that.
Yeah.
A lot of people can learn from that.
Yeah. So I shot myself, but I ain't shoot myself.
Right.
Tell nigga that. You feel me?
What's the number one lesson a boy should learn before becoming a man? That you would say, man, before this boy become a man, I gotta teach you this.
I think one of the most important lessons a boy can learn is that shit ain't gonna be given to you no more. You know what I'm saying? You really got to get out here and get it for yourself, because, and that's with all people, but honestly, we all know females got a little different, and sometimes it's a little easier. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they still get shit handed out to them, period, for life. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they a good-looking woman or a nice female with a nice personality. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna always come across somebody that's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? And they situations, I ain't saying it's easier, But I'm saying they have opportunities to get more help than a man will ever have. You know what I'm saying? As a young man becoming, growing into adulthood, you have to learn that, bro, you not getting shit from nobody. Nobody not gonna give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everything you accumulate, gonna have to be from your own doing. You know what I'm saying? I got a teenage son who I tell that to regularly, and he's starting to see that because even in my eyes, boy, I'm starting to look at you like, boy, you a grown ass man, boy. There's certain shit you can't ask me for no more. You know what I'm saying? I feel away. I feel like I'm helping another grown nigga when you ask me for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I'ma always be there, I'ma always take care of my son, I'ma always look out for him. I ain't gonna never tell him that wrong. So it ain't like like just shunning him away, but I'm just letting him know that you, as a man, once you start getting hair on your face, you know what I'm saying? You start getting that little dirt around your chin and shit, boy, you growing up. Niggas ain't trying to look out for your ass like that, boy. Niggas ain't gonna give you nothing, boy. I remember being 17 with 2 kids and realizing, boy, I don't even think I can call nobody to give me $1 right now if I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? This is one of them times where I remember stressing like that and just wanting a cigarette. And don't want to really go ask for none, but I ain't really trying to buy none either. But if I wanted to buy one, I don't even think I got a nigga that'll let me get $1. I remember thinking that, but I don't think I got nobody I can call that let me hold $1 right quick. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't understand that as a young man, that the handouts that you get gonna stop, then that shit can make the wrong person be fucked up out here. Cause you're gonna be entitled and you're gonna expect everything to be given to you. When the world don't work like that, bro. The world don't give a fuck about your problems. The world don't give a fuck about what you're going through. They only know how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you go around thinking everything finna be given to you, bro, you just gonna be one lost individual. So young men definitely need to understand that bro, it's best to start working on your journey, your purpose as a young person, or you're gonna forever be delayed.
Do you believe in conspiracy theory?
Really, I do. I believe it. I mean, if they not like ridiculous, I believe in like most conspiracy theories, cause I believe everything has some truth to it, you know. What particular one you think? What particular one?
Say like aliens. You know, people talk about aliens. We got aliens. We got, you know.
Bruh, yeah, I believe in. Oh, I can't say what it is, but I just know it's some shit in the sky that's not normal. From personal experience, bro. To be real.
For real?
From personal experience, bro. I done seen some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like twice in my life. But the thing about it is, I'm never by myself, so these ain't my own accounts, but I can literally call folks and ask them, boy, you remember when we seen such and such, such and such? Cause, bruh, I done seen some weird shit, bruh. One time I think I was like 12 or 13, bruh. And me and my homeboys, we just came from jumping in the swimming pool. You know, we jumped the gate, being bad, you know what I'm saying? But it was late night, so we coming back from the swimming pool, walking down the little path through the little cut, and we just see the trees and shit start moving. And it gonna sound, I don't even really like telling the story because the shit be sounding weird and funny. But this shit happened for real, bro. The trees and shit started moving like it was just an ass of wind out of nowhere, from my account anyway. And got down, you know, we seen some big shit floating over the goddamn trees and shit. Like that bitch had a lot of lights, big ass circle shit. And you know, that bitch was going slow, it moved over there. By the time it got over the church, you know what I'm saying? It was up there, but it was low enough to where we could see it. That bitch was like literally above the tree line. Like that shit was like kind of like right there, some big ass shit. And that shit, you know, flew over the church, and then that shit was just gone. That bitch just flew off. And you know, I seen that shit, it was like 4 of us, we all seen it. You know what I'm saying? I can literally call these niggas right now and like, and don't get on no type of leadway and don't lead them on it anyway. Like, boy, you remember that time we left from the swimming pool and what we seen that night? And boy, them niggas say the same shit to you. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn.
Straight up. And another time, you know, I was standing outside smoking and niggas say, oh, he was high and all that shit. But, you know, I was with people and we was all out there. And it was probably like a good 5 of us out there. And, you know, so I seen the shit first. I looked up, like, boy, what that is? It was like a little, some little shit. It was way up there though. And you know how the jets, when they leave the little marks in the sky, the little white lines and shit, that bit left like a blue looking one. That bit was like a blue looking one, and that bit just shot off. So that bit shot off real fast, some fast shit. So yeah, I don't believe that flat earth shit though. I don't really believe the earth flat. Just cause I just feel like, just from my perspective, it's too much evidence to say it is, and not enough evidence to say it's not. That's basically why I stand at on that. As far as the Illuminati shit, as far as the Illuminati shit, I feel like it's certain, whatever the Illuminati is and whatever perspective we think it is, I feel like it's certain shit that go on that relates to that, but I just don't know if everybody in the industry is participating in it. Because, like I said, I started looking that shit up 12, 15 years ago, and the people that I thought was in it proved not to be in it. You know what I'm saying? Some of them ain't even in the industry no more. And some of them, when you think what the Illuminati supposed to do for you, they not well off no more. You know what I'm saying? They ain't in the spotlight, and they not well off no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just feel like that shit just a revolving door, bro. Like, motherfuckers get in the industry, they do whatever they got to do to get money, whatever it is. Some of them might even go against all their morals. You know what I'm saying? And it is devil worshippers out there and shit like that. And it is motherfuckers who pushing that shit on people, but I just don't feel like it's so controlled, and I don't know, I just don't be seeing how so many individuals can be involved in one thing when they still fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
They still fucked up.
Yeah, they still fucked up. Like, a lot of motherfuckers, they just make shit look good, but you know what I'm saying? All the heads and the executives and shit, they might got an agenda that they trying to push, but a lot of them don't even get along with each other. You know what I'm saying? They can't be on one agenda and one accord. They might be pushing the same type of dirt, but they don't even agree with each other. A lot of businesses, and even though, you know what I'm saying, them white executives and shit, they ain't doing business with each other like that. Yeah, so, I mean, but conspiracies, they go on all day. I believe in a lot of shit just because it's always some truth to, you know, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit that I do believe in, and I don't express it a lot because it's irrelevant to my life, to my lifestyle, but yeah, it's a lot of shit that we don't know about, and it's a lot of shit that we do know about that we just can't find the real evidence of it.
So, you know, talking about conspiracy theory, talking about Illuminati, what you think about this DD issue going on now?
The what now?
P. Diddy. What you think about, you know,
P.
Puff Daddy?
P. Diddy.
Yeah. What you think? Because you know,
and it's situations like that. Like, let's just say, nigga try to say P. Diddy might be doing the shit because he in the Illuminati, but I just personally feel like that's just that man's own personal preference. You know what I'm saying? He like to be gay. Or whatever it is he do. You know what I'm saying? He just that way. You know, they done got the new video that just came out with him being Cassie up all in the hallway and shit when he had that bath towel on and all that. I don't know if you seen it yet, but yeah, he got down snatching her by the hair.
That was Cassie? I thought it was like a maid or something.
Nah, they said that was his wife.
God damn.
They said that was Cassie. He done snatched her by the hair, he slept on the ground, kicked her while she was down a couple times, drug her all through the hallway, like, yeah. So, that's just him as a man. He probably just a fucked up individual. But as far as like the conspiracy to him promoting like devil worshiping and trying to bring people down, I just can't see him strategically doing that, or any other individual, you know what I'm saying? Cause certain niggas don't even work with each other. And especially now, niggas ain't trying to be affiliated with Diddy, cause they gonna think he done did some shit at one of them parties.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga try to, you even mention Diddy name, boy, nigga gonna look at the sideways and what y'all was doing. Now what y'all was doing. You know what I'm saying? Diddy, I grew up listening to Diddy. Like he was my choice of artist, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't a nigga I just go buy music from, but Diddy always been around, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, so what you saying about Diddy, man?
I think Diddy was just a weird individual, bro. That nigga like what he like some weird shit. Cause what I don't know what people realizing is, like, this shit ain't nothing new. Like, his name been fucked up. Niggas been saying little weird shit about him. Back then, like, when I used to look up the Illuminati shit and all that, but Diddy name used to be popping up too. And his shit always been on some weird shit, some freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them niggas. And I think it's just coming to the light now. How much trouble he in legally, you know what I'm saying, that's still yet to be said, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they trying to say he get to this and that, but them folks ain't charged him with that. He ain't got charged yet, you know what I'm saying? They just looking, you know what I'm saying? So everything really just allegations. And you know how that sex trafficking shit go, bro. You can if you fly a female out to you, and you know what I'm saying, y'all having sex, then even though it's mutual, you know what I'm saying, you still could be, that's still considered sex trafficking.
God damn.
In the eyes of the law, you know what I'm saying? So, and everything can be consensual. But I think P did it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know him, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to speak on a nigga name who I don't know. But since he is a public figure, you know what I'm saying, the shit that I see going on is that his little weird shit just coming to the light. And this nigga probably got so much dirt on other motherfuckers that, bro, he probably gonna wag this shit anyway. Nigga gonna get up out of this. You feel what I'm saying? His son just made a song where he already popping his shit, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So
For real?
yeah, he got a song, I forgot what the shit called. I've been hearing it, cause you know I be online,
right,
just scrolling through sometime, and his little shit popped up. He supposed to be dissing 50 Cent in the song, but
hell no, he trolling 50 Cent. 50 Cent is like the king of trolls.
You know, man, 50 Cent done trolled him back already, instantly. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas probably already feeling good and confident, bro, that they finna whack this shit. Did I already know what's going on, man? That nigga done had too many parties. He been having parties for 30 years.
For 30 years.
Everybody done been there. You know how many judges and lawyers and shit probably come to them man parties, and who done did strange shit and weird shit? This nigga probably got dirt on everybody. They say this nigga had cameras in the walls and shit. So ain't no telling who he done spotted doing what. But shit, I guess we got to see, bro, in due time, it'll all come out.
That's facts.
But he did got down beat old girl up though. He got down did that wrong in the hallway. Yeah, and I feel like shit like that be going on all the time, bro. It's just more cameras now. You know what I'm saying? Social media make shit happen instantly. You know what I'm saying? It's social media so powerful that it'll make a nigga like Diddy respond to a nigga like me, a regular nigga. I might put some shit out, you know what I'm saying, depending on what it is, and this nigga see that shit, but he'll respond or he'll defend himself on that. That's how big social media done got. It done gave every single person that's involved with social media a platform. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even got no social media, bro. I got one Facebook, but I don't got no Instagram, no goddamn Twitter, no what's the other one? Snapchat, TikTok. Like I don't got that one of them. Maybe I need to get one.
You need to get one, bro.
Maybe I need to get one, bro. I don't really I feel like that shit. I don't got the time to even.
Yeah.
As much as I want to. You know what I'm saying? Not just to be a clout chaser or nothing like that, but just to try to seek and I find a certain niche on that shit. Cause I used to be involved with like music and all that shit. And I never did nothing with none of my shit. You know what I'm saying? I never put none of that out or did nothing. So maybe I need to try that social media thing one more time.
Yeah, you need to,
just to see how it move for me.
You definitely need to. Just talking to you right now, you know, there's a lot of game you could give to young niggas out there.
Yeah.
You know, young man going to listen to you, and you know you've been through it. It ain't like you just talking, like you've been through a lot. And most people feel like, you know, you got to be a professional or something. Nah, you ain't got to be no professional.
You just got to be wise enough, and you got to be able to know what you're talking about. But at the same time, you got to be dealing with an individual who you trying to get a game to. They got to be willing to receive it, bro. They got to be willing to accept it, because a lot of these folks out here closed-minded, and honestly, bro, these young niggas, boy, they ain't trying to hear shit a nigga talking about. You feel what I'm saying? If a nigga trying to tell them to stand down and get out of the way, boy, they ain't trying to hear that. These niggas want to tote them pistols and goddamn slang that iron, bro. That's what they want to do. Some of these niggas, bro, they going to jail for they even have kids. Niggas ain't even fucked enough. You ain't even had sex enough with enough females, but you finna go be around all these niggas right quick. No, boy. No, boy. I know a nigga, this was probably like 2 years ago. This nigga, once summer I met the nigga, he was a little timid ass young nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was very soft spoken. He got down, was quiet. Slick was a little scared, you know what I'm saying? Cousin used to fuck with him and shit. But the next summer I seen that nigga, boy, he had done jumped all the way off the porch. You know what I'm saying? Walking around with the big 30 on him. Nigga, big jars of weed everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Nigga grinding, he moving like he out here for real. You know what I'm saying? And when I had met the nigga, he was a virgin. Like, he was one of the only nigga I knew that was still a virgin at like 16 or something. So he was like one of them type niggas. And then next year, boy, everything done flipped. And by the time I had linked up with him and seen that he had changed, within a few months, boy, that nigga locked up for murder, gone.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Gone. Ain't even lived life yet. Just started living. And he got down, locked up for life. So you can try to give a nigga the game, bro, and teach niggas, but they gotta be willing to accept it, bro. A lot of these niggas that got down try to draw down on you. You try to tell them the right thing, boy. A nigga pull that gun out on you right then. Nigga, get out my face before I pop your ass. All right, my bad. My bad, little bro. You know what I'm saying? These niggas wild, boy. These niggas ain't trying to hit that. I just stay out the way, bro. I take care of my own. I give game to niggas who want to get it.
Man, I guess. Man, I don't even know what to say about that, man. Cause you know when you're giving advice to younger men and they don't want to listen, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna. I mean,
the only thing you can do, bro, is if you feel like that's your purpose and that's something that you like to do, is give out game. Then you just gotta move on to the next, bro. Cause at the end of the day, everybody ain't gonna receive it, bro. Everybody ain't gonna, do the right thing for themselves. Some motherfuckers got to learn the hard way. Some people got to crash out for them to understand their mistakes. And sometimes you just got to let them, bro. When you see a nigga really being hard-headed and really don't want to listen, when you trying to tell them something, especially when you done had situations dealing with a person when you have to tell them, see, I told you that this was gonna happen. Or I told you it was gonna go like this. You know what I'm saying? And they keep going through the same shit, bro. Sometimes you got to wash your hands of the shit, cause this shit'll start affecting you. You know what I'm saying? You can care so much that somebody else shit can start becoming your shit, and then that's gonna knock you off your pivot to where you can't focus on your own shit that you got going on. Cause you so much focused on trying to help them. But they keep fucking up. They just ain't learning. You know what I'm saying? So you also got to be mindful of yourself or how much you can tolerate when it comes to trying to help somebody. Cause sometimes, bro, that shit is a hard task, trying to keep somebody on the right track while you also trying to, stay afloat and not trying to fall off yourself. Yeah. So if a nigga ain't listening, bro, depending on how much you done told them, bro, you done did your job. You feel me? You done gave the game. They got to use it themselves. That shit go back to the goddamn, I can take a nigga, I can feed a nigga a fish for a day, but oh, I can go show him how to fish. You know what I'm saying? I might be willing to show you how to fish, but boy, if you ain't willing to learn, and you just want to keep getting one fish from me every day, shit. Eventually, I'm gonna get tired of bringing the damn fish to you.
That's facts right there.
Yeah.
That's game right there. And I hope I hope people watching right now can pick some, just learn from it. Now, this question right here, kind of like, I'm gonna just go ahead. Like, can a man be faithful to one woman? And how about a woman? Can she be faithful to one man?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't want to be controversial. I feel like if a man can find the right woman who he don't want to hurt emotionally, he could definitely be faithful. You know what I'm saying? Because what females find hard to understand is that us as men, and I don't know why we built like this, but we just can't help but to, for lack of a better word, lust. You know what I'm saying? We are very physical creatures, and we go off of what we see a lot. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to females and beauty and body type and what we like and shit, and it just something in us that just make us lust that way. You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't take no actions towards it, we'll still have them type of feelings. Even if we married, you know what I'm saying? That certain shit just don't never go away. But if we got a female in our life who we genuinely care about, and we really don't want to hurt her, then you know what I'm saying, nigga put his nature to the side, bro. You know what I'm saying? He'll goddamn sit down and he'll do whatever he can to not, you know what I'm saying, hurt that woman. Cause I feel like when niggas don't cheat, it don't necessarily got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? When the nigga don't cheat, personally, I feel like it ain't simply because he don't want to. It's just because he really don't want to hurt his lady. You know what I'm saying? Not saying niggas trying to fuck anything. Niggas ain't out here just trying to stick and move like that, especially not how it is now. But yeah, gonna fuck around and die. You ain't gonna have no goddamn, your shit gonna fall off. Keep trying to fuck around here and there and like that. But when a nigga got a lady and he might see another lady that he really like and shit, a nigga ain't gonna not fuck with her because he don't want to. It just, I don't want to hurt. You know what I'm saying? The woman that I really love, that I care about, the woman that done been through thick and thin with me, I don't want to hurt her. You know, I really care about how she feel, so I'm not gonna cheat. You know what I'm saying? So I think in a particular situation, men cannot cheat. And they're not saying that all men are cheaters. It's just all men have a bigger capability to cheat, because fucking hoes don't really mean shit to us. And that's why I feel like women can definitely be committed to one man and not feel no type of indifference about it, because they look at sex in a different way than we do. You know what I'm saying? We might have sex for just physical satisfaction, while to them it's more emotional. You know what I'm saying? They get more bonded through sex. That's why sometimes I done been in a situation where a female will tell me, you know what I'm saying, coming at me like she the nigga. Oh, don't be catching feelings. You know what I'm saying? Don't be acting weird. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you drop that thing on her ass, now she the one who got down blowing your phone up, asking you questions, what you got going on, trying to be involved in shit. And then when you tell her ass, she get upset. But it's like, damn, shawty, we ain't even supposed to have none of this going on. But she done got caught up so much in her emotions that she can't even help herself. You know what I'm saying? So A female ain't gonna cheat because she'll do it more for her. She don't want to jeopardize the way she feel about somebody. She don't want to jeopardize the way she feel about her man by, you know what I'm saying, potentially falling in love with another man. You know what I'm saying? Just by cheating. 9 times out of 10, if a nigga gonna cheat, but and he can get away with it, he just gonna goddamn. He might be fucking with this female over here, that female over here, this one right here. But if a female cheat, she just fucking with this one nigga. It's just gonna be one other dude that she fucking with because this the nigga that she really like besides you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that deep for men like that, bro. But I think both sexes have a capability to not cheat on one another. It's just all about the bond that they have between each other.
Wow, I like the way you broke it down. It's different. It's different. Now this is kind of like, this is deep. Okay, how would you like to be remembered by your kids and loved ones?
At the end of the day, I just want them to understand and know that I cared about them. That I care about them, that I was willing to do anything for them, that I genuinely want better for them. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely want them to be better than me in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If I was to leave here today, I think my kids will understand that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm doing good as far as accomplishing that. But if any time in the future and I left them, I would want them to look back on their own life and realize, oh yeah, my dad was here for me during this time. My dad came through for me on that time. You know what I'm saying? I would want them to understand that, you know what I'm saying, I really cared and loved them, all of them. Because sometimes you don't see the love that you might get from your parent until you older and realize, damn, you know, cause like me, my mama had me as a teenager too. She had me when she was getting out of high school. So as I got older and I started reminiscing on certain different situations that happened throughout my life, I started looking like, damn, my mama was this age. So this why it went like this, cause maybe she ain't know X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Looking at how young she may have been going through certain shit. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, bro, we moved like 13 times in 10 years.
Damn.
And we was always moving, you know what I'm saying? And as a kid, you don't really understand, you know what I'm saying? It's like we moving again. You can't necessarily make friends, you know what I'm saying? You can't get settled in cause you're gonna be moving soon. But as a adult and I started looking back, I just started, you know, putting shit together, giving my mama the benefit of the doubt as to, you know, she had to be going through this thing because you got 4 kids and you in your early 20s and ain't nobody daddy there, you know what I'm saying? So she probably was going through a whole bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying? I done sat down and had talks with my mom, so I know it was certain shit that she was just going through. And as a kid, you may not always understand or you may not always feel like your parent love you or care about you just because of the immediate gratification you want to feel. Like you want them to say it. Like I want my mama to say she love me. I want her to do little shit. But as an adult, you grow up and look back like, damn, you know, she had to care or she wouldn't have did this or she wouldn't have had to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want my kids to always understand, and I want them to be able to look back and see that, you know, I really care about them and I do anything for them. That's really all a parent can ask for.
Wow. And I'm sure they'll understand because, you know, I see you with your kids. I see the way you pick them up, the way you cherish them.
Keep them with me, got to. You know what I'm saying? They would be here right now. But, you know, it was a long weekend for me.
All right, you know, you can't come on the show. You cannot come on the show without asking you, what makes you a black sheep?
A black sheep? Shit. A black sheep like a person who
Who's different?
who different.
Yeah. But what makes you a black sheep in this world?
In the world though.
Yeah.
Okay, cause I thought you meant like, see, cause to my family, like I feel like a black sheep is just a person. Yeah, he different, but he also is a person that may be like shamed, or like people don't fuck with him in a certain way. But that ain't necessarily me. You know what I'm saying? People who I come across, and this ain't some that I'm just generally saying about myself. This just shit that people done told me. Like I'm just a likable person, bro. I have not ran across many people who just don't fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always people who you just ain't, who you just don't, you know what I'm saying, be around. But I don't think I got nobody that like hate me or dislike me like that. You know what I'm saying? If I do, I don't know. You feel me? Them niggas hating from a distance. But I ain't never been the person to, I think people gravitate towards me for whatever reason, bro. I don't know. Maybe for my advice or the way I can, you know, teach them or guide them through certain situations. This for people of all ages, bro, because I talk to older people and get the young people they game, and then I talk to young people and get the older people they game. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to navigate through all phases of any age group, bro, and get along with anybody. So I think that's what make me different, is that I'm genuinely a likable person. You know what I'm saying? Some people might look at me and judge the book by a cover and, you know, have a certain perspective of me. And that's straight with me, because to me, that keep a lot of motherfuckers out my face. You know what I'm saying? The way somebody might look at me, gonna make them not fuck with me, and that cool with me, because I ain't missing shit. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as the people that do take the time to, you know, get to know me, and the people who I allow myself to be open with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a likable person, bro. I just don't, I guess I'm just a little different in that way, that I ain't never really had no beef with no nigga like that. Like, it ain't never been no times to where I feel like a nigga just wanna get me up out of here like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with everybody, bro, straight up. I fuck with everybody, bro. I done stopped beefs. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who genuinely didn't like each other, but simply for the fact that they don't fucking with me, they'll come together and they'll work their differences out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. I'm just that type of nigga, bro. Cause I'm a genuine good person, bro. I'm not gonna never cross you, never do you dirty in no type of way. I ain't waking up with the mindset to do nobody nothing when I get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to have no type of negative energy around me, bro. Period. No type of negative vibes. I don't push that energy off on people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might get a vibe like, oh, he ain't a nigga to be fucked with. Then don't fuck with me. Cause if you fuck with me, whatever I do in response to that, you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't fuck with nobody. But I'm not the type of nigga that just come across as a nigga who on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even consider myself a black sheep. At times I wish I was. You know what I'm saying? Cause in saying that, I don't get a lot of breaks. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a ping pong ball, boy. I'm always here, you know, cause I be bouncing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might come back to the highs and goddamn, I'm leaving right back out within the next 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm ping ponging with this shit just everywhere. So at times I do wish I was a goddamn a person that wasn't dependent upon so much, but yeah, I ain't never been a person that just, people just pushed away.
Facts. All right. Man, once again, I want to say thank you for coming on the show.
Yes, sir.
And you know what time it is? Black Sheep Convo. We out.
Yes, sir.